Welcome to Brothers Thrice. We are three brothers, and you know the intro. We're not even going to get into it today. We're going to change it up a little bit, and we're going to go with a game of sorts. I'm here with my brothers,
And Will.
And I'm Brian.
No.
Dramatic pause. So Will, you want to go in, and you're going to host our game today. So please tell us what's going on.
So today we are going to be using pretty much the card game Super Fight. If anyone's not heard of it, it's a fun card game that is kind of like who would win in a fight. And then so I have a stack of cards here that are, people or characters or whatever it may be. This is gonna be your fighter. And then there's another stack of cards that will have
your fighter.
that will have your
character.
abilities or something kind of attribute you have to help you or maybe hurt you in the fight. So we'll go around. I'll pick a card for each person's character or a thing for that round, and then we will talk about who would win in that fight. And then it'll be 1-on-1, and we'll have one person who will be impartial to kind of give the final vote on who they think the winner is based on arguments and whether or not it's actually possible to beat the person in a fight. Well, before we start, out of the three of us, who do you think would win in a fight?
Well, that depends. Is it rules and regulations of like boxing, or is it just like street fight?
Street fight, anything goes.
Well, I guess go both ways, I guess. So boxing first.
Boxing?
Like legit boxing or like MMA?
Boxing.
Okay.
Maybe MMA. I don't know.
If it's boxing, I think I got it. If it's MMA,
really?
I think Will's got it.
Yeah, but I got a lot.
Because boxing, you can't take me to the ground. So we just got to stand up. We can move around. MMA, you get me to the ground.
I land good. I feel like I got a lot of oomph behind a punch. So if you land just a couple on you, I might, crack that schnoz in half.
Yeah, but then if we go like 5-6 rounds, I think.
Well, no, yeah, we tire out fast. That's true.
I'm KO'd. Round one.
I gotta punch upward to get to your schnoz.
I got the reach though. You
gotta get inside the reach, and it's over.
He has the reach. He has the distance. He can be a little farther away.
One body shot, my rib cage is just disintegrating.
Yeah, and I also think one good to the side of the little ribs there. Ooh,
crack them.
But
Street fight, I'm going down to the ground and I'm going like that on your testicles, and then you're just done for like that.
What?
Like the
and
boxing
we just would stand
thing.
there. We just stand there and let you do it. What? We're fighting this too.
No, like I'm quick. I'm just go down to the floor and then.
You're not like the Flash or something. I would see you kneel down and start trying to
probably just knee you in the face.
Yeah, I'll try to just crack you in the nose with my knee.
Yeah, but you'll be too. First,
how long would you be rolling punches on my balls? Like a millisecond?
You'd be so incapacitated. You know how like the boxers, they have like that rhythm, they go on the
speed bag, right?
Yeah, I do one fist per testicle.
Oof. I thought you were gonna take out like your rock hammer or something.
Well, yeah, because if it's street fight, I can just stab you or shoot you, I guess.
So street fight, you just shoot me with a gun?
Well, okay, no, I'll just get as you're trying to go down.
That's just murder.
Trying to go down on my balls, I'll just slice you in the.
Take it easy.
You said you're gonna go down on my balls. I don't know.
Yeah, with fists.
And then and I'll just get a little shiv in the ear or something. You'll be Dunskies.
My ear.
But if it was MMA, if I just needed to get on top of you guys in a fighting manner, not and then it'll be over.
But what about staged WWE fights?
Well, then it depends.
Well, it depends on how it was written. Who's the villain? Who's the hero? Who's the?
I'm the hero.
That's one thing as brothers we never got into. We never watched wrestling. People there were kids in school that were so into it and watched all the Smashdown, Smackdowns, whatever they were called, and we just never joined that world.
No, never really was a fan.
I think it's because Mom never bought us Monster Energy drinks. So I think that's why we never got into it.
I mean, little kids just love it.
Pouring outside.
Oh,
I hope my basement doesn't flood.
Are you in the basement?
Yes.
All right. Well, if you see some water, we'll pause the podcast.
Okay.
No, we'll keep going.
Yeah,
think-
just be. All right, let's get into the super fight here. So I'll let you guys go first, and I'll be the I guess the deciding factor, and then we'll go from there. So first up, Brian, you are the Pope. You're the Pope versus a hipster.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
So the Pope versus hipster. Before we add any abilities or anything, what are you guys feeling?
I
Well,
mean,
the Pope has that cool hat. Just beat the
Shit.
shit out of you with that.
yeah, but the Pope is also real old.
It's true. I feel like a hipster
How old is the Pope? How old is your boy Frankie?
I
I'd
bet
say
you he's
80,
70s or 8, or
3.
if he's not 70s, 80.
83.
Oh, 80, you think 83?
Yeah.
He is 86. Wow, he looks
Ah.
pretty good. Looks pretty good. For 86.
So, but when you have hipster though, I think hipster refers to more of a younger person. I don't think I've never seen like an 83 or 86-year-old hipster.
Oh yeah, I mean it's what's the army that protects the Pope, like the Swiss Guard or something like that?
Yes.
The Holy Spirit.
you mean Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got the power of the
Which-
Lord on my side.
Which
So
with his beard could make him a hipster.
Oh, the original hipster.
yeah, if JC came back today, he'd live in like Bushwick.
Hell yeah, Brooklyn baby. I probably walk past a bunch of Jesuses every day.
Yeah.
So right now, as it stands, we think the hipster is going to take it just because he's not an 86-year-old man.
Yeah. I mean,
Usually
but
they
what
have
about
a
that?
skateboard or a scooter of some sort
True.
to travel around Brooklyn.
But
So-
what about that the papal staff that he's got?
Oh,
I mean,
the
that's
staff.
a pretty good weapon.
He
You could probably
he
keep
have
him
some
back
reach
for
on it.
keep him back for a couple seconds before the hipsters came in, and but the hipster that they killed the Pope would definitely go straight to hell though after that. So
Yeah, but most hipsters I feel like are atheists anyway, so I don't think that would
True.
Yeah,
matter.
find me
yeah.
a hipster who goes to Sunday mass. You're not gonna
But-
find one.
they could be atheists all they want, but if heaven and hell is a real thing, then he would go to hell for killing the Pope if it's real.
Yeah,
Wait,
right.
well, does this mean we're killing these in this fight, or is it just like a
Oh,
Right. Could be
KO?
yeah, it could be like a tap out or something.
okay, that's true.
Like
well,
a
even,
TKO
I think
of
even
Pope
for
Frankie.
I think even for socking the Pope in the face, you'd go to hell.
Yeah,
I feel
probably
like
would be.
that's if the rules of heaven and hell and all that kind of stuff are set up as we know it. I think you would
Yeah.
definitely. That's a
One
sin.
of the
probably
Ten
to pump
Commandments: Thou shalt not
punch the
deck
Pope.
the Pope in the face.
All right, let's add powers or abilities or things to this.
Yeah.
for
So
the
as
Pope,
of right now, I think the hipster's taking it.
the Pope
Yeah.
has clothes that are way too tight,
Sexy Pope.
which is opposite because he's wearing lots of robes, so like a tight
Robe.
like those alpha AI Pope pictures that are out there.
What?
What?
You ever seen like an AI image where the Pope's wearing like a big old white puffer coat and like he's all hip and like he's a DJ or something?
No.
You ever seen that?
No.
Well, that's definitely a thing. It's very funny. But so the Pope's wearing clothes that are way too tight.
Okay.
And
much of a
oh
power.
shit! And the hipster gets the ability to leech the opponent's health when touched.
I mean, this is
Well, now it's definitely over. The
it's not
hipster,
even
the
close.
hipster doesn't even need to punch him. He can just touch the Pope. But he's
Touch.
wearing clothes that are way too tight, and it'll suck the life force from him.
Or
Yeah,
let the Pope
whatever
punch
life
him.
force the Pope has left at 86.
He'll suck the Holy Spirit right out of him.
Yeah.
Ew.
Damn. All right, so Kev, you were the hipster.
I guess
You
so.
so we're gonna say this one stays on.
Right, I stay there with the hipster.
So the Pope is out. Brian, you lose that match. I'm so
sorry. Well, actually, Pope
Should we
Francis
keep
loses.
should we keep a tally of who won what?
Yeah, I'm writing it down. Hipster took the W on this one.
Okay. Well, I'll just at least say Brian because now the Pope's out, so it's like now you lost one. I guess we'll do that way.
Yeah. All right. I'll put. I wrote down
Just
hipster,
tallies.
and then I wrote K next to hipster, so that we know Kevin has the point.
Okay. So then the hipster that leeches the opponent's health when touched stays in. Now it's me then going, who is going to fight the hipster. This is big. A vegan
A vegan versus a
hipster
hipster.
versus a vegan.
Oh.
Wow.
I feel like there might
That's
be
like
some there might be
showdown
some
of the century.
crossover. Might be
yeah,
some
some
It's
crossover.
true.
overlap here. What is this, a
So
crossover episode?
so right now though, you can still if you touch the vegan,
Well,
the
you got to give the
hipster gets
vegan a
the
power because then it's not really
well,
equal.
no, I'm just saying like that's but like he still can leech the life from the vegan.
Are we not doing a separate battle? The vegan is staying?
Yeah, the vegan stays on, the kind of like winner stays on, and like then
Okay.
whoever gets can beat it. So the power of the vegan is armed with a sadness ray. So the vegan can
What?
shoot the hipster and he'll be real depressed.
Okay. I feel like that's not super far off anyway.
From a hipster being depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, if we're talking about a fight, I mean, if you sap the energy and motivation with a sadness ray from the hipster, they can just sit there and the vegan can hit them and still get its life sapped from them.
True.
But is it like
Yeah.
instantaneous?
I don't know.
Well, it says a leeches opponent's health when touched.
So maybe
it
the
just has to-
vegan can just throw radishes at him or something.
What is this like? What's the Super Smash Bro character?
Peach
does that.
No, is it Peach or is it the Animal Crossing guy?
Peach and Daisy throw radishes or something like that, but the villager also takes something from the ground and throws it.
I haven't played Super Smash in a while.
So this is Will and Kevin, correct?
Yeah. So, but even though like if you try to keep your distance and you don't have any physical contact with the hipster, I guess you could make it work. But I feel like eventually, if it is just a suck the life out of somebody, or the health, it says suck the health out. I guess it's just one little graze of a touch, and then the kind of vegans no bueno.
Right, but is it like an instantaneous like done, or is it like a
I'm just
I'm picturing like a rogue kind of mutant situation.
I think it's instantaneous or it's a slow drain, but either way, it's just leeching. It just leeches opponent's health when touched. That's all it says. So I feel like leeching wouldn't. Like I feel like it's a different adjective for like straining or sucking. Like leeching sounds like it's a slower but draining process. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, against the vegan with the sadness ray, I think would still win.
Yeah, because the
I agree.
hipster could be sad, but he could still touch you and then suck your life. So
True.
you keep the vote for the hipster to stay in, Bri?
Yeah, against the sadness ray vegan, yeah, I think the hipster with the leeching
All right.
power would still be
Hipster,
victorious.
the hipster stays in. Skip is winning.
2 points for Kevin's hipster.
We see it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, burps. We just need somebody who's big and powerful to come in, and someone like even if they did get touched, it would be so powerful that the hipster wouldn't have a chance
Right.
to like continue their sucking. We got a mad scientist.
Okay.
Oh, this is for then now back for you, Bri.
Right.
So a mad scientist. So that could be something.
Okay.
Shit. We got a mad scientist that's 3 stories tall.
Oh, I'll step on your ass. You're done.
I think if you stepped on him, that's a touch. By the time you stepped on him and squashed him, your life would be done, but the fight would be over. You've already won.
That seems
Right.
to be.
And I wouldn't even have to touch him because if I'm a mad scientist, I'm thinking I got access to some like chemicals, maybe some potions or something like
and
that.
if you're wearing a big
Flash
old
some acid at him.
big old boot, that's technically not a touch. So
Yeah,
that's not. I'm guessing it's touch like skin to skin. It can't just be like I touched your shirt.
You're right.
So I think
That's why Rogue
the
wears
hipster.
gloves.
I think the hipster has been defeated
Yeah, peace
by
out,
the
Kev.
giant Godzilla like. Well, it's
see-
3 stories isn't Godzilla. Godzilla is like probably like
No,
50 stories.
3 stories is the size of like a house.
Like I'm on the second floor, so like pretty much like my apartment building is 3 stories. So it's tall the apartment, so it's big. It's very very tall, but it's not like Godzilla level. It's
Three
a baby
stories. I just googled it. 3 stories is approximately 35 to 40 feet.
that's tall, but it's not.
You can do some
Godzilla.
damage.
Yeah, for sure.
So mad scientist stays in. Brian, you get the win there.
Yeah.
Now it's back to me. Let's see what I can do here. What kind of damage I could put up as a bodybuilder. So pretty much what I got going on now.
Yeah, about that.
Brian's 3 stories tall, and I'm a bodybuilder. Pretty much.
So
correct.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger in like 1975
in his prime, Mr. Universe kind of style.
Right, yeah, when he was juicing.
That's pretty funny. Mad scientist that's 3 stories tall. It's basically Brian as he is now.
Yeah, good one.
That's what I just said. And I also said bodybuilder.
Yeah, like
for me, which is the same as well, right?
Right. Yeah.
I'm flexing for the listeners who can't see our Zoom. I'm flexing.
Can't you hear the muscles contracting?
Can't you
Will
see
doesn't even fit in the frame anymore because he's so yoked.
I'm so big. I'm a bodybuilder. No, I would never want to be a bodybuilder because to sustain that kind of body type, you just never not do anything but eat chicken and protein powder and go to the gym,
and roids
and some HGH or whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's not functional either. You're just doing it for show, not for
you don't got flexibility. You ever see that someone put like a sticky note on someone like the middle of their back and they just literally couldn't get to it because they're like muscles too big. I can't reach.
Their neck muscles are too big.
If you look
at their arms are too like their shoulders and their arms that can't like bend. Like I don't think they could do this. They can't like touch their shoulder with their hand because the biceps enormous.
The world's strongest men competitions. All of those guys are the strongest men in the world.
They're not
like cut up like the.
No, because I think it's a different kind. It's like pure like mass and muscle. Like because usually they have a little bit of a gut on them too.
Yeah. Well, because also they're looking to sustain, whereas bodybuilders dehydrate themselves so that they could show off more of their muscles.
And they oil up. They tan and oil up to get like the top, the most glistening way you can look.
They look like a catcher's mitt. They're disgusting.
Well, let's not shame anyway, especially me. I'm
because Will's all tanned up.
I'm so tan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, if it's something that, as long as they do it healthily and it's because there's people. I think it's different now than it used to be. I think like probably in Arnold's days, people were eating and taking who knows what. Now, hopefully, it's a little more regulated and stuff. I don't know, but I feel like you wouldn't. I feel like if for a competition, like if you're legitly competing in like a high level, I'm sure they do some sort of like testing, right, for something.
Yeah, now they're putting like testosterone suppositories up their sphincter to get like roided up, but like not roids because it's just testosterone.
Well, it's not steroids, but it's I don't know. That's just we'll ask a bodybuilder next when we have one on the podcast.
Yeah, our next guest will be Arnold. That'd be sick.
I don't think we could swing that.
I'm gonna
two viewers.
I'm not gonna take this one, put it in because it says steal one attribute from opponent, discard after use. Oh, unless it means I steal the 3 stories tall, and then next round I have to then pick a new card.
We have to pick a new card for Brian then.
Well, but Brian's out, then it would be a new card. Yeah.
Wait, so who are we saying won? The 3-story, the 40-foot mad scientist or the bodybuilder?
Pick a new card for Brian.
Right. Because he'll just be
all right. Yeah, I'll do that then. So then I steal the 3 stories tall. So now it's a bodybuilder that's 3 stories tall.
Oh God!
And then the mad scientist gets a new card, and it just says throws bears.
I mean that's pretty cool.
So a mad scientist can throw full-size bears.
But a bodybuilder. So think about a 3-story tall mad scientist is pretty big. But then I think 3-story tall bodybuilder.
I mean, so what is the attack rate of this bear throwing? Could he like just machine gun bears?
Bear, or is it like one bear, and let me get the other one and 2 bears?
Is it like
I think even
is it a musket loader? Fire, is it a musket like?
Get in there, bear. Rawr, rawr, get in there. I don't know. I think the bodybuilder, even if you're able to throw 2 or 3 bears, regular size.
What
bears.
kind of bears? Like grizzly bear? Or are we talking black?
I mean, I'd say a grizzly bear. Those things will mess you up.
So say they're able to throw full ravenous grizzly bears. I think even at a 3-story tall bodybuilder, it would probably like really scratch their leg up real bad.
I don't know,
but it depends how many.
If you throw 10 grizzly bears, like that's a lot. Do
you think they can get 10 off in the amount of time? How close are they?
I don't know.
When they start, like what's the?
Well, if I was a mad scientist, I'd run away and then throw some bears.
Yeah, but each step for the 3-story tall bodybuilder is like probably a mile. Like it's
A mile.
you're not running. Not well. Okay. Well, how fast?
Well, you said like let's
Half
do the
a mile. I don't
let's
know.
do the math. Let's do the
I
math.
don't want to.
Bri, you said that how tall was the
About
3 stories?
35 to 40 feet. So let's say
So
they're
let's say
40 feet.
40
Their
feet
gate
tall.
is not going to be a mile.
Let's see. So our gate is about what?
A
Say
yard.
Brian, you're over 6 foot, but we'll just say you're 6 foot for this.
Okay.
So your gate is 3 feet, and you're 6 foot, right?
Mhm. So your gate is half of how tall you are. So every step you take is going to be 20 feet for
yeah,
the
mile.
bodybuilder.
You're like 5,260 feet off.
Will is a fan of hyperbole.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying if a regular sized mad scientist took off running, I think the bodybuilder 3 stories tall would be able to keep up.
Yeah, he's got to dodge the bears.
I think he could do that.
Yeah, the bears are coming at him. I mean, bears are very vicious, especially if
But I'm saying, like, if he's like, say the mad scientist started sprinting and then also was able to turn and throw a bear, I think he would only get 1 or 2 off maybe before or less before the bodybuilder that's 3 stories tall caught up to him and stomped on him, or just like to pick them up and threw him into the next county. Like
I guess. Well, Kev's the deciding factor here. What do you think?
I mean,
the bear,
as
or the
much as I would
bodybuilder?
like to continue on with the scientist with the bears, I think the 3-story tall bodybuilder kind of takes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so.
fair.
But then I have to now pick a new black card for my bodybuilder, since it was a steel. This was a steel one. It says discard this card after using.
Yeah.
So I guess
So now you're just a regular bodybuilder.
You're
Well,
back.
I got a new black.
It's kind of like
I got a new black card.
It's like Power Rangers, where like for 5 seconds, like the enemy gets really big, and then they come back down to normal.
The Megazord.
Yeah.
Those shows were like a fever dream. They were insane.
Yeah. Good
Everything
stuff.
in the 90s was crazy.
Yeah.
So now bodybuilder stays on. I won't pick out a new power yet. I'll just wait until the next. So now I stay on, and Kev, this is for you, right?
Yep.
Kev, you are a vampire slayer.
Ooh, like a Van Helsing.
Not a
type?
vampire, just a person who slays the vampires.
Yeah, I'm thinking Van Helsing.
Slay Queen vampire. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
slay. So then for the bodybuilder, but my bodybuilder is not a vampire, so he's just a normal bodybuilder.
But he can still slay.
A wooden stake to the heart would kill pretty much anybody.
That's true.
And a crossbow.
Except I have real thick pecs.
It's not
You gotta probably push a little harder than you would on a thin-skinned vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but vampires are stronger than.
Oh shit! Well, what does this mean? We have another bear-based attribute for my bodybuilder. It says he used to be a bear.
What is
Does that mean he was a bodybuilder who was gay and was very hairy and he just shaved and now he's not a bear anymore?
Maybe
he's
he's not a human. Like mentally, he's a bear, but he's in a.
He says it used to be a bear, so it was a bear transformed into a bodybuilder human.
Right.
Sure. So does that mean I still have like the ravenousness of a bear because I used to be one?
I guess so.
Like I could probably tear someone up pretty easily because I'm huge as a bodybuilder, but I used to also be a bear.
But you don't have the claws or teeth of a bear anymore.
No, I have teeth though. I got teeth and I got nails, but not claws.
Yeah,
but teeth, the normal teeth, no, the human teeth. But if I used to be a bear, I think that's pretty vicious.
So basically, you're just a crazy guy who's a bodybuilder.
I'm a crazy roided out bodybuilder.
Yeah, a bodybuilder who ate bath salts or something.
Who screams, "I used to be a bear"?
No, he would just scream. Rawr, rawr.
All right, and so the vampire slayer versus a roided out used to be a bear bodybuilder. That's
what's the power of the?
I'm working on it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Actually, I think I know what this means. It says stone gaze.
So
does that mean
like Medusa?
Like Medusa. At first, when I read it first, I'm like, stone gaze. I'm like, does that just mean you have a really cold look? Just being like, yeah, no. But stone gaze, I guess, means like Medusa style, turn me to stone.
True.
But you're also a vampire slayer. Interesting.
I mean, I think this goes without saying because you're a bear, so you're not smart enough to know not to look at my eyes. You don't know the story of Medusa and
no, because I'm just a bear. I just was a bear yesterday.
It's Perseus. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you don't know the story of Perseus and how he used the shiny shield to reflect back at Medusa. You don't know these myths. So you're a bear.
It's true. I was in the river getting salmon yesterday, and now I'm a bodybuilder. And
Yeah.
Forced to
So-
fight a vampire slayer who could turn you to stone.
so Vampire Slayer with Stone Gaze stays in because that's an obvious,
Yeah.
really, really good. It's a really good power to have. And in case as a vampire, you could turn them to stone and then slay them, which I guess the stake would be hard to go through stone though.
But I wouldn't have to if I turn them to stone. That's
Can a
pretty much
vampire
game
get turned
over.
into stone though? Since they have, how they have like no reflection and stuff like that. Does that work on the stone? Maybe the Stone Gaze doesn't work on vampires.
But then it's okay because I'm a vampire slayer.
That's true.
Slay.
So now it's up to Brian, right? You get a new person.
Yep. Against
You get
the Slay.
a pirate. Howdy,
Nice.
partner.
All right, howdy, partner.
All right, and your ability against the Vampire Slayer with Stone Gaze is, sprays neurotoxin.
What's neurotoxin?
I think that's a poison that you breathe in that like pretty much like fuck up your entire nervous system. So like you're like pretty much being incapacitated.
Yeah. So, as a pirate, I have already an eye patch. So all I gotta do is essentially wink.
Or
that
only
Stone Gaze means nothing to me.
Yeah, but then you can't see. How do
That's
you know
all right.
where you're spraying your whatever?
No, I'm
Well,
saying
but-
the pirate already has a heightened sense of touch and hearing due to the fact that his sight is impaired most of the time.
Daredevil style.
Exactly.
Except
So
it's
I have a
one
sight
eye.
and senses. I just close my eyes. I'm already halfway there because that's how I live my life. So
Yeah, but you have one
can-
eye. You just have bad depth perception.
Yeah,
but
you're not
you
blind.
still can see.
Nah. Nah.
Well, the neurotoxin is very interesting though, because then if you're able to spray this before your one eye locks in gaze with the Vampire Slayer, then they would be incapacitated by the neurotoxin. I think you can then kill them or beat them in any way you want, because they, depending on how fast, because think about it, one eye already is like a advantage against the Stone Gaze.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the neurotoxin, which incapacitates them, and their eyeballs close, and they won't be able to stone gaze you.
Right. Or I take some of my golden doubloons and I use them as mirrors and reflecting,
Oh shit!
like Perseus, and then you're done.
But you're negating the fact that I'm also a vampire slayer. So it's not that I'm just a feeble person who just can use the Stone Gaze. I'm a battle-tested warrior who's taken on vampires. So no,
Not
pirate
anymore,
is-
bitch, because you got neurotoxins all up in your veins.
you
so-
got neurotoxin.
Yeah.
Still, like, is it like a gas? Is it like a?
I'll look it up right now, but I'm pretty sure a neurotoxin is excuse me, a
So you-
neurotoxin is like a some sort of gas that then
But you said
The-
spray. Do you spray a gas or you spray a liquid?
sprays neurotoxin.
So
No,
I'd
it
say
could
right.
either one. I'm like a bottle of Windex.
Yeah. But that's a liquid.
Neurotoxicity occurs when the exposure to natural or man-made toxic substances alters the normal activity of the nervous system. This could eventually disrupt or even kill neurons in the brain, which are important for transmitting blah blah blah. So
I'm
what
tossing
example-
mustard gas up
what are
in here
ex-
from my
what
peg
is it-
leg.
What are examples of neurotoxins? Though neurotoxins are often neurologically destructive, their ability can specifically target neural connection with lead, ethanol, glutamate, nitric oxide. Blah, blah, blah. I'm guessing spray meaning like either it's liquid, it's like a fine mist, or it's a smoke. It'll mess you up pretty quick, I think.
No, I'm not saying it won't mess you up. I was just thinking like in dodging potential. If it's a liquid, it's
No,
much
I think
easier to
it's-
dodge than a gas. You don't spray a gas.
You spray it could be a fine it's not a gas, but it could be like a Windex bottle mister.
I'm picturing like from my hands, I have those Disney World misters of neurotoxins.
Yeah. And also then if that happens, then it would cloud in front and you probably wouldn't get a good look at your Stone Gaze.
Mhm.
Yeah, but then I
besides,
probably
I got
most-
the doubloons anyway. So
I most likely have a crossbow with a wooden stake in it. Boom.
He's got a sword though.
yeah, and a flintlock pistol.
So what is
Oh,
that?
that's true. He's got a
And
gun
my
too.
parrot comes over.
Distracts you.
Yeah.
And then the parrot then flies over you. you look at it because you're distracted by the parrot, and then the parrot looks at you, and the parrot then just falls out of the sky.
Yeah, because the parrot
as a
I'll
rock.
kill your parrot.
But as you're looking at it and turning the parrot to stone, you're already you're sprayed with neurotoxin or shot with the flint pistol.
Yeah. Or I sacrificed the parrot. Unfortunately, the parrot turns to stone, but up in the air, and then it turns to stone, and then falls, and then lands on your face.
Oh shit!
It seems unfair. It seems, Will, you're supposed to be impartial here, and yet you're still
arguing. I'm giving my arguments on both sides.
For Brian.
I think the neurotoxin is a big deal.
But you don't need to
and
say
having
it.
the one eye as a pirate, I think is.
But let him.
The stone gaze is cut. I already did. The stone gaze is cut 50%.
I got excited.
All right. Well, obviously the pirates.
Neurotoxin came out, and I got excited.
Yeah, I think I win here. What's the final decree?
Yeah, I picked it. Yeah. All right. I will stay out. I will let the fighters argue. I will not get involved until it is time.
Well, now you have to get involved because it's yours.
Well, I know next time. I mean, so now it's the Brian with the pirate spraying neurotoxin versus my new character, which is a cactus.
Well, neurotoxins won't do anything.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm not a human. I'm a cactus. Which does that mean I can't move? I'm just a cactus.
Yeah,
I'm covered in pointy things, though.
Yeah, but I got a sword. I got to go. You're done,
right, well,
and then I drink your water.
Let's see what my power is.
I steal your water.
I'm armed with catarangs. What are catarangs? Do you know what those are?
Nope. That's why we have Google.
I say I'm going to Google
a boomerang that's
shaped like a cat.
Is also a cat. Yeah,
it's like a batarang, but a cat.
Yeah, it's Catwoman's boomerangs.
Catarangs. I can't type. Catarangs.
Isn't that the name of like a spice?
No,
that's Zatarans.
No, that's
like a brand of rice.
Restaurant.
It is? I thought that was like a Cajun spice that you'd put on like a crab boil.
You know what? I think it actually is Catwoman's like batarang. It's all that's coming up.
Well, all right,
that's
then.
Really funny.
Well, you're a cactus.
How am I allowed? How can I throw on them? Because I can't move. I'm a cactus.
Well,
how does that work?
Guess maybe they just launch out of your cactus body.
I just shoot them from my body.
Mm-hmm. So the neurotoxin's out because you're a cactus.
Just a pirate versus a so the cactus just with so neurotoxin doesn't work. So you're just a pirate, and I'm a cactus that can throw stuff that's pretty sharp.
I could shoot you,
but I'm a cactus. Well, if you shoot me and a little piece of me comes off, I'm still a cactus. I'm not like bleeding out, right?
Yeah, I guess. But I could just slice you and dice you with my sword. When do I stop shooting catarangs? Like, do I keep shooting them at you until you're dead, or you slice me up into enough pieces? I don't know. I mean, if I was the pirate in this scenario, I would slice and dice. I would cut you off from the root, like from the base, like Hercules with the Hydra. You know what I mean?
But if my then cactus body's on the floor, am I still shooting catarangs at you? And also, this whole time you've been dodging them. So as you're slicing me, I'm shooting catarangs in your belly. How does that work?
No, I'm dodging them like Spider-Man with the goblin thing. It's like a slow motion. Yeah. A biker.
I think it
knocked
depends.
Me down.
The bike messenger. Get the quote right.
Oh, whatever.
No one says no to me. But I think if the cactus is shooting things at you, and you're neurotoxic, so you're just a pirate. Catarangs are coming out at you from my cactus body, I guess, or I'm able to move, and I have the little arm things, and I'm throwing catarangs at you.
I'm picturing like the apple trees from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, you don't touch my cactus.
I'm also covered in spikes, so you get too close, you can bump into me and be like, "Ow."
Yeah. What do you think, Kev?
Skep, what's your ruling on this? Because it's a toughie.
I mean, the fact that you're a cactus. The pirate.
But I'm armed with catarangs.
Yeah, you're a You're an inanimate object against a human being. You lost.
Cacti have feelings.
I think he just was second. I took his
No, you're a
stone gaze
cactus. You're
vampire
a plant.
But I'm throwing things
All
at
you would have to
him.
do would be to water you too much and you would die. You're a cactus.
But while he's doing this, there's catarangs going in his face and body.
He can get a barrel dump out the rum and put it around him like he's naked, and then the
I would
cataracts
never. Well, first of all, as a pirate, I would never do that.
All right, he would drink all the rum first.
There we go.
Then he would be too drunk to do anything.
But then I'm stumbling around, and that means I'm dodging.
Right, fine.
Yeah.
I think the cactus would have had it because the neurotoxin was ineffective.
Yeah, but you're still a cactus.
Exactly. Who throws catarangs and goes to Zatarans? Okay, so now pirate with neurotoxin stays on, and now Kev, you are Mike Tyson.
Ooh, it's pretty good. Well, are we Mike Tyson now or in his prime?
It just says Mike Tyson, so I'm guessing you could say prime if you want to say prime.
I'm gonna say prime. Biting people's ears off.
These neurotoxins, they're really messing me up.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. There's our impression for the episode.
But you're Mike Tyson, who is radioactive.
I mean,
radioactive.
That's pretty good. I mean, radioactive Mike Tyson in his prime. But does the
I'm not getting involved. You guys argue it out.
Does the radioactivity counter the neurotoxicity from the pirate?
I think it's not. They're not the same thing. Like technically, I think never mind. I'd say no. The neurotoxins still work, and the radioactivity still works separately.
I feel like this would be a death blow on both sides. I'd come in with a radioactive right hook and just knock the pirate out.
What if Mike Tyson holds his breath for a second just to get a good jab in there?
Are you arguing against yourself?
No, I'm just being
devil's advocate.
Yeah, constructive on both sides. The pirate, though he has neurotoxicity, take away that if the opponent holds their breath, I suppose. I have a sword.
Oh, that's
about it.
I have a one-shot pistol.
Yeah, and I feel like, the pirate, though equipped with a weapon, is, I think, maybe rather feeble.
I mean, you're also on a peg leg.
I probably got scurvy.
Good. You definitely got scurvy. I mean, Mike Tyson, radioactive, will come at you hot, hold his breath, one right hook, radioactive punch. Sounds like a Pokemon move. Out cold.
All right, I will give my ruling. I think that the winner would be Mike Tyson, radioactive, because say he does hold his breath and go in for a big old punch. But then, so he's not so the pirate's knocked out cold. But then Mike Tyson does take a breath, and there's some neurotoxin. Mike Tyson also goes down in the fight, technically. But because Mike Tyson's radioactive, that punch that he gave the pirate will give him a cancerous tumor in about a couple months from the radioactivity.
Oh my God.
Altering his DNA and ultimately killing him. So Mike Tyson would win.
Eventually,
it's a long game. He would go.
All right.
The pirate would go through chemo. It wouldn't work, and he would die.
Yikes! Sorry, pirate.
that's rough.
As it stands right now, Kevin has 1, 2, 3, 4 W's. Will has 1 W.
Oh.
And I have 1, 2, 3 W's.
Wow. All right. So Mike Tyson, that's radioactive, is staying on. And now this is one from me, right?
Yes. And I
got cactus, and now I got a pet rock.
So a rock with googly eyes taped to it?
Yeah, pet rock. And then my power is that I'm made of paper. I'm a rock that's made of paper. That's like we're just missing scissors, and I'm. So do you have to talk about this one?
I don't think so.
I'm a little rock. I'm a rock, which is strong, I guess, but then I'm also made of paper.
So you're an origami rock.
Yeah, and then so Mike Tyson can just be like, "Do your impression, Bri, of what you would do if I was a piece of paper."
Oh, it's an origami rock. I'm just gonna rip it up into tiny pieces.
Pieces. Yeah.
Pieces.
So I'm not even going to talk about it because that's just a waste of time. Another W for Kev there because that's
Woo!
Well, for Mike Tyson.
No, yeah, you got shafted with that
I'm in his corner in one of those like radioactive suits. You're like giving him a shoulder. You're like, come on, you're a killer.
Trying to hold a water bottle with
you got
the
this,
old
Mike.
suit on.
He's a wrecking machine.
He's a radioactive machine. So now it's Brian again, and against Mike Tyson. Brian, you are Sherlock Holmes.
Ooh.
Solving mysteries, maybe. And your ability is 3 stories tall again. I'm going to put that to the side. Maybe there's multiple 3 stories tall. That doesn't count.
Give me another.
Ooh, Sherlock Holmes that has telekinesis.
Oh, Mike,
that's
you're
a good
done
one.
for. You could be radioactive all you want, but I could just be like squam, and then boom, boom, boom. Do like
and he's Sherlock Holmes, so he's extra smart.
Exactly. So my telekinesis is at an extra top tier level because Sherlock Holmes is already a freaking genius. So I could throw you all the way to Timbuktu using my mind powers. I don't even have to worry about the radiation sickness because I could just zoom you away from me. So long, Mike. You're out of here. I take the heavyweight title, Sherlock Holmes with a little hat.
I mean, I really can't.
Any rebuttal there, Kev?
That's pretty good. I got nothing.
I mean, the hat alone, I got.
The hat alone, you got. I unless I could channel my radioactivity and explode, but then you could just push me away. So
yeah,
it's elementary. It's elementary. You're done.
So the telekinesis though would really pretty much like the distance you could put away from the radioactivity. Even that's a pretty good matchup.
Yeah,
like so, I'm picturing
telekinesis with the fact that it's Sherlock Holmes's brain just makes it that much better.
I'm picturing
Mike Tyson is
the guy
defeated.
from Endgame, the Squidward guy.
Black Maw.
Yeah, no, not Black Maw.
Yeah, isn't it?
No,
it was just a regular old Maw. But you know who I'm talking about, that dude.
Yeah, it's got RDJ calls him Squidward.
Squidward, yeah, get out of here, Squidward. Yeah, that guy. And that's what I'm picturing because he can do a bunch of telekinesis kind of stuff. Oh, crossover once again because the guy who plays Sherlock, Benedict Cumberbatch, is in that movie. That's crazy.
That is crazy, and he's also fighting him.
Yeah,
they're part of the Black Order. Is the group? It's Ebony Maw.
That was close.
Ebony Maw is that guy. A quick on the Thanos Wikipedia.
Marvel Wiki.
Next card. So Thanos.
Sherlock Holmes with telekinesis stays on.
That's gonna be a hard one to beat.
This is for me now. I'm a bull.
Toto.
I'm a
Who
big
used
old
to be
bull.
a man.
No, just a bull. Oh, I'm a bull that shoots acid. So, if I may, I'd say I'm a bull that shoots acid. I think if you could telekinesis me away, and while I'm being pushed away, I shoot a little acid, and I think your Sherlock Holmes hat in your brain will get sizzled by acid.
Well, it doesn't. Does it specify on the card? Is this like corrosive acid, or is it like LSD? Is Sherlock Holmes going to just trip balls, or like?
No, I'm thinking shooting acid would be like corrosive acid. That's my guess.
Ooh.
Or Sherlock Holmes could go on a trip.
Well, that would be a demerit, honestly, because if Sherlock Holmes is tripping like crazy, the telekinesis is going to mess with his brain, you know. So he
won't be able to work the telekinesis like he's supposed to because he thinks he's seeing shit.
Right. The bull is actually like a flying unicorn.
Then it's that he shoots that kind of acid. He shoots a little tab right in your mouth. Little tablet, little paper LSD acid tablet thing.
Whether it's the corrosive acid or the tab of acid. Is it tab of acid or dab of acid?
I think it's little squares.
Kev, you trip every weekend, right? What is it called?
I'm tripping right now.
Whoa!
He's so chill.
Yeah, but from his perspective, the screen's like.
You guys look
I'm
crazy.
seeing a bear that was just a human, or what was it?
No, a bodybuilder that used to be a bear.
And a 3-story tall mad scientist with crazy white hair.
Yeah. Doc. I'm
Three-story
picturing.
Doc
I'm
Brown.
picturing Doc Brown. Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
thought of. Yeah. So, do you think? What are you thinking, Kev? This one.
I would have to go with Sherlock again because he can just telekinesis the acid away. Like he would spit the acid and he'd be like, no,
Or the tab of acid.
or whatever type of acid you wanted. It'd be like, nah.
Fine, yeah. That Sherlock Holmes with telekinesis is a pretty solid.
Yeah, that's tough to beat.
I don't know who's going to beat it.
I mean,
Let's
anybody
see.
with the telekinesis is going to be ridiculous.
Well, unless it's something like that, like kind of contradict that, like negates telekinesis. I'm not sure what does, but
Maybe that's the power. Oprah
Maybe, I
Winfrey
don't know.
negates telekinesis.
With stronger telekinesis.
Yeah.
Better telekinesis.
Hey, Oprah
All right.
without telekinesis would win every
Maybe.
one of these battles. The
I
Pope versus
love
Oprah.
bread. All right. Let's do like one or two more, and then we'll wrap this up. Skip, you are Barney.
Oh,
The
like
big purple
Barney
dinosaurs.
Stinson? Oh, okay.
I'm guessing the purple dinosaur because it just says Barney. And your ability is, this could be a contender. There's 100 of them, so 100 Barneys versus one Sherlock Holmes with telekinesis. I don't know. It depends on how telekinesis works. Can you just like kind of shoot everyone out, or is it more you have to focus on individual things?
Or like an energy bar type thing. Like you can't be sprinting forever.
Because you think about. Sorry, I'm not supposed to, but I think if you see like a lot of superhero things where people have abilities, if they use their like mind powers a lot, they'll get like a little bloody nose or something. Like a 11 from Stranger Things.
Yeah,
like she can't do it forever. She runs out of she gets winded.
But in all reality, if we're doing Barney, right? Barney is just a guy in a cloth suit.
He's a real dinosaur.
Yeah, in this, is it the actual entity of Barney, or is it the
they've
guy
also
in
made
front of
Barney
the camera
cartoons? I think there's Barney. They've also made Barney
so
cartoons.
it's like a friendly dinosaur.
It's a friendly dinosaur, but
with like really dull teeth, like human teeth.
Yeah, it's got like flat teeth.
He
can still use like purple arms and just kind of like just beat you silly. And
well, I mean,
times that by 100.
If he's a 7-foot dinosaur, bipedal dinosaur, he could trample you pretty good, especially if there's 100 of them.
Whap him with your with a tail.
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming
tail
in
swing.
We're the Barneys. I'm picturing it's one Barney steps up to the plate and then he just like multiplies, like surrounds him, and then they all just like. What's Barney like? It's not the neighborhood. That's Mr. Rogers. What's Barney's like?
I love you, you love me.
No. But doesn't he have like his house or something? Like, isn't it like called something?
Barney's crib. I don't know. I mean, he has his the yellow.
Hey y'all, welcome to Barney's crib. This is MTV Cribs. This is Barney's house. What's good?
Like, what's like? Because I know, isn't the Teletubbies? Don't they have like a little area that
they have like their fields?
Tinky Winky. Speaking of acid, the people who developed that show,
let's look.
They were tripping balls.
Barney.
I'm looking up right now. There's the little green dinosaur that's called Baby Bop.
Baby Bop.
And
that sounds like a cool rapper name.
And then the smaller yellow Triceratops looking one is BJ.
Gross.
No, I'm looking for like I don't know, like house or
Baby Bop on the beat. I don't know what you're talking about, Kev.
I don't know.
They had like a house and like a playground. I remember that. I mean, it was like a school.
I was thinking like all of them surround Sherlock Holmes and just yell like for Narnia, but instead of Narnia, it's like whatever
for Barnea.
Yeah, for Barney. And they all just
like, I love you, you love me, and 100 people saying it, and then as they just surround
the original Barney says, I love you, and all of them say, and you love me. No.
Wow.
Oh, they all start saying, clean up, and they start rushing.
That's from Barney?
Clean up his body parts.
Pretty sure.
That song's from Barney?
Right?
I don't know, because I feel like
singing it in preschool.
Yeah, that's what I remember. That's what I thought it was from.
Let's
clean up. Everybody everywhere. Yeah, it's from Barney.
Yeah, it's a Barney song.
What the hell?
What the hell?
So we're gonna clean up this We're gonna clean up this town and this mess. Sherlock Holmes with telekinesis.
Wow, I'm looking up the lyrics for the cleanup song by Barney. It's just 2 lines. It's clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. And then repeat that 6 more times.
It's not supposed to be a complex thing.
We don't need. We only gonna need to repeat it once because that's how quickly we're gonna trample your ass.
Yeah, I guess. Wasn't Selena Gomez on Barney?
It says here Selena Gomez was Gianna.
What kind of dinosaur is Barney? Because that's
purple T-Rex.
What kind of dinosaur is Barney? Purple Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Boom. And it started in 1992, so before your time, bro. That's probably why I didn't know it. You don't know Barney very well.
Yeah. What the hell? the first thing that comes up with Barney is that the Barney the Purple Dinosaur movie is in the works, and you'll never guess the actor who is photographed beside
Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah. What the hell?
Because I think Mattel or something owns Barney. Someone owns Barney, and they're trying to like get like. I don't know if it's Mattel or someone else. Yeah, but they're trying to do like an adult version of Barney with Daniel Kaluuya
as Barney.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Daniel Kaluuya is the guy from Get Out. The main dude.
The main dude.
Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya.
That'd be so funny if because he's English, so he'd be like, "Yeah, everybody, everywhere, bro, clean this shit up, bro."
Yo, Bonnie, get your ass out of here, right?
Yeah.
Get your purple ass out of here.
He's Barney with his purple ass.
All right, so Barney, 100 Barneys wins, dethrones Sherlock with the telekinesis.
All right.
Right.
Why is my Zoom all delayed?
I don't know.
Do I look delayed to you?
Not really. All right, let's do one last one. So now 100 Barneys for Kev, and then this is mine, right? Yeah. So this will be the final matchup of the day here. 100 Barneys versus a soccer mom. Hold on.
With the ability to.
Oh, snap. I picked the Mega Fighter card.
What's that?
Whoa.
Mean?
Which means that I pick up a new card to make like a Megazord kind of thing where it says left leg is blank. Oh, and I pick a character card. Right leg is blank, left arm is blank, and right arm is blank. And I pick 4 different character cards. So I'm a soccer mom who now goes in to this is such a great finale. Megatron mode.
So you're like Exodia.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm Exodia.
Soccer
from
mom
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Exodia.
You
can't talk to my son that way.
Yeah. So I'm picturing
Tyler. And then
picturing like a soccer Karen is the main head of this.
Yes. And then
get in the minivan right now.
The left leg of soccer mom Exodia is a ninja. Just the left arm is a ninja. So
left
it's got
arm or left leg?
Left arm. So it's got little throwing stars. The right arm is Darth Vader. So I got ninja stars. I got a red lightsaber. My left leg is an evil doll.
That's creepy.
I don't know what that means. I have one little leg.
A little like doll leg.
And then my right leg is a pterodactyl. So I guess a wing maybe, or like big old talons.
Yeah, like one, because if it's a leg, it's not the wing, so it's a talons, I suppose.
So I'm a giant Exodia soccer mom with ninja throwing stars, a lightsaber, an evil doll leg, which I think doesn't do much, and then a giant talon of a pterodactyl.
Well, you said it was a giant soccer mom. Is it though, or is it just a normal sized lady who has those extremities?
It's not supposed to. I guess it's not giant. Did the Megazord thing. So it's a normal sized lady with ninja stars as one arm, lightsaber, evil doll leg, and a pterodactyl talon.
I mean,
versus 100 Barneys.
3 out of the 4 of those could definitely do a lot of damage.
I think just a lightsaber. Think about I could probably take out like one swipe. I probably can take out 10 Barney heads with a lot.
They would have to be lined up next to each other.
You said they were. You said they were circled around and all coming in.
Yeah, but like
that means pretty tight.
I'd say 5 at most.
Well, either way, I mean, imagine the fury coming from an enraged soccer mom.
That's true. She's pissed that the coach are being too mean to Tyler.
And you go whoa, 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 and then the stars, and then maybe
just throwing stars,
taking a little doll leg.
I'm picturing like World War Z, but with Barneys.
Just falling on top of each other.
Yeah, like dying and just like crawling on top
foaming
of each
at the
other.
mouth.
I mean, 100's a lot. Like if you have a 7-foot dinosaurs.
Yeah, this is
So I got
hard.
a lightsaber.
Yeah, but 100? If you one swipe takes out 10. Right? You all
and ninja
10's
stars
a
are taking
10's a lot.
Stars are taking a couple at a time.
Well, you know, a dinosaur can take at least 1 or 2 ninja stars before it goes down.
True. They do have a tough hide. Well, hold on.
Is this the felt Barney, or is this like legit dinosaur skin Barney? I'm thinking of him more as he's like made of felt.
All right, so he's not like a man in a suit, not a dinosaur.
No, he's just Barney is a real thing.
A dinosaur made out of felt?
It's just it's just a dinosaur made out of felt in the shape of Barney. Like that's who he is. That's the being.
Okay. I mean,
if it was a man in the suit, then he probably would be fine with ninja stars, but it's not. I think it's supposed to be like the Barney the thing.
Barney the thing. Well,
Barney the man.
Here's the question that could, put this to bed. Does the Darth Vader arm have force abilities?
I feel like you can't have both.
Why not?
You're gonna have a lightsaber and force abilities?
He's Darth Vader.
But it's Darth Vader's arm.
But so you're holding the lightsaber and you're also force pushing?
I'm pretty sure that he could force push without having to go like this. He's Darth Vader. He does it all the time. He's probably just like whoosh. Or he drops his lightsaber for a second, force pushes a whole shit ton of Barneys, and then force pick up his lightsaber again to keep
or he throws it like Darth Vader commonly does.
Or he does whoa, around in a circle, fling, taking out a whole shit ton of Barneys, catching it, throwing it into stars, then throws it again in the circle.
And then the doll leg.
Yeah, the doll leg's just there. That's just hanging out.
It's just dangling there.
Yeah, with one pterodactyl thing, pretty much just like as his monopod of his body.
I mean, it could jump up and grab a Barney by the face.
But it can't fly because it has no wings.
Yeah, but that's why I said jump. We could jump up.
Well, Bri, you're the decider, Bri. I think the spin around force lightsaber thing is a pretty big deterrent of all these Barneys. But you decide.
Yeah, I mean, 100 is a lot, but it is finite, and the abilities of that soccer mom are pretty extreme. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the soccer mom with the crazy abilities.
Dang.
Whoa!
Because I mean, even if it was a soccer mom with the body of Darth Vader, it would still win. But being that it has the Darth Vader with the extra element of the ninja and the swiftness of the ninja and the stars,
and the rage of a Karen soccer mom.
And the evil rage of a doll.
Yeah, because they say Darth Vader hate and stuff leads to the dark side. So she's like top tier dark side. She's all raging out.
Fuel on the dark side.
Yeah.
Let me see your manager.
Tyler, get in the minivan. I am your mother.
No, that's not possible.
Right,
so the winner is the soccer mom with the crazy arms and legs. But so does that mean that Will is victorious overall?
No, I think it should count as the because that was just happening to the last one. But I think it's whatever the count was to the whole episode.
All right, so I've been keeping track here. Kevin has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins.
Woo.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, close.
And Will has.
I don't have as many.
2.
I was a cactus and a rock for half of it. This doesn't count.
So Kev takes the trophy.
Woo!
He won
you're close though, Brian.
Yeah. Kevin won as the hipster twice. He won as the Stone Gaze Vampire Slayer once, Radioactive Mike Tyson twice, and he won as 100 Barneys once.
What'd you win as, Bri?
I won as a 3-story tall mad scientist. the neurotoxin spraying pirate twice, and the telekinesis Sherlock Holmes twice. And Will won as the 3-story bodybuilder, and then the soccer mom.
So the two things that I am.
Exactly. All these things. This game was fun. It was a very creative bunch of cards.
Yeah,
the most random things ever.
You had to use your brain, a little bit
imagination.
Yeah, but
I mean, but who? If we went from the first battle to the end battle, who would win? The Pope or the soccer mom?
Well, what'd the Pope have again? Like power wise,
tight clothes.
Oh yeah, tight clothes. I think the soccer mom would beat him then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with the tight clothes, maybe he was more aerodynamic because the robe is probably gonna slow him down. He's running around.
Yeah, but it's still Darth Vader arm.
But maybe his tight clothes would seduce the soccer mom.
Oh,
whoa!
The 86-year-old Pope will be like, wah wah wah.
Well, if we're saying that the Darth Vader
he's not supposed to be with anybody. He's the Pope.
True.
Yeah, but it's the forbidden fruit, the apple.
Damn. Well, if the Darth Vader arm had the access to the Force, does the Pope's body have the access to
Jesus? Holy Spirit? I don't know. That'll be for another episode to figure that out.
Yeah, next episode we're just talking about the Pope and his tight
whether
clothes.
or not his Holy Spirit is real.
Nah, I'm not gonna open up that can. No thanks.
No, we'll have another fun bracket episode next time. This is a little fun little game. We could do some more. Maybe do another trivia down the road. That's always been a classic of Brothers Thrice.
Oh, yeah.
Flex our brain muscles.
And if you have any ideas for any brackets or non-bracket episodes or things that you'd want to see the brothers discuss or battle out, let us know in the comments. Or do we have an email still?
Yeah, brothersthrice@gmail.com. I'm pretty sure.
Shoot us an email. Or if you want to just say, how's it going? Go for it.
How's it going?
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Dramatic effect.
Yes.
Thank you for watching or listening. Love you.
Mostly listening.
See ya. Bros fans. Bye.
Bye.